It'll be a quick one anyways. Yeah, so okay, so I was here with my chatter, so here live on Twitch, twitch.tv dot slash how do you do it? How do you fucking do the intro? Twitch how do they do it? Is it twitch.tv slash Nyaru, I guess? I don't fucking know, to be honest. That's how you know I'm such a great streamer. But anyways, so I didn't know about this specifically, right? We all know that there was two certain VTubers or so, TLDR. Two VTubers kind of harassed a smaller streamer or so because he was white, apparently, for some godforsaken reason. I don't know why they even bothered. I posted these videos or so, like, not just earlier today or so, or technically yesterday or so, when this video comes up or so. Apparently, I didn't know about this, okay? I didn't know about this. This person decided to make a post or so on, I guess, on their Discord, talking about the situation, and then on top of that, 2 days later, after the situation itself kind of like was going over, so because she kind of like tripled, not even double down, tripled down on the situation itself. Twitch link in the description. Yeah, Twitch. Yeah, my Twitch link is in the description if you guys want to come hang out with me. Apparently she made a statement which I didn't even knew about. I'm gonna be honest with you. I didn't even know she made a statement about this situation, but I kind of want to see what actually, I kind of want to share specifically on my point of view about this situation itself, because I didn't even know about this, to be honest.
With an apology, with 1,000 replies. Yeah, of course, this is controversial. Here's what she had to say about this. I want to start off by sincerely apologizing to Nap Night. Wow, took you a while.
Damn, okay, so she finally admitted it. Now she's apologizing. Just took her long enough, and also tripling down on the situation itself.
Finally, as a streamer and the one broadcasting the content, I'm responsible for the guest I invite to my broadcast, and of course for the way I react to what is being said, be it idle, going along with it, as we're in this case, or taking appropriate measures to prevent or stop the harmful situation, which was the right course of action I was expected to take, but did not. The insult I referred to you as was uncalled for, and in the heat of the moment of the accumulated frustration from previous matches that I ended up wrongly taking out on you. As a partnered streamer, I meant to help, support, and encourage other creators and be someone they can look up to, especially to be in control of my emotions and how I act upon them. However, I was far from being such a person, and I am ashamed of it. In my content, I have always put emphasis on creating a safe space and being a comfort zone to others.
Dude, every time I hear safe space and comfiness, it just kind of gives me that kind of wrong rubbing feeling or so. I don't know. It's just kind of gives it, just because like a lot of people use it specifically, and then a lot of certain VTubers get exposed, and then they use these words, oh, I'm creating a safe space. I'm sorry, but real life doesn't have safe spaces, okay? All right, I'm gonna be honest with you. My stream is just a chill stream. That's it. I don't say it's a comfy space. I don't say it's a comfort zone. I don't say it's a uwu land or something like that. No, it's a chill fucking stream. You want to come hang out, you can come hang out. If you don't want to come hang out, that's fine too. You can watch the VOD if you want to, or you can just watch my reaction stuff that I do on the React channel specifically, which of course I'll be uploading. I'll be uploading as well some funny moments and gameplay stuff that I've been kind of cooking up. I just kind of been waiting, thinking up and brainstorming some thumbnails for it. So you'll be seeing my woo-wah let's play through it. So it might be a little bit late, but you know what? It's fine. Like I said, it's kind of hard to juggle everything at once. I'm only one person at the end of the day. Okay, all right. I have to come up with a witty thumbnail or so, at least for that one. And as partner streamers, for not showing such a safe space and respect to everyone, they should have that shit revoked. They should get their Twitch partner revoked or so for harassing a smaller streamer. In my personal opinion, you gotta give them some strict actual guidelines on them. So.
Which is definitely not what I displayed there. I have let all of you down by avoiding the importance of the matter and the immoral behavior I showed in the recent days. Every time I find a new game to stream, I get very passionate about it. Dead by Daylight is a hidden gem I discovered a few months back. It is a game I'm very fond of playing and I like to get better at it. The way I reacted to the situation with lack of sportsmanship and wrongful conduct takes the joy away from the game to others.
I don't know about DBD being a hidden gem in my personal opinion. I think it's all right. But I don't know. It's just every time I see the gameplay or stuff for Dead by Daylight, it just looks kind of clunky, you know? I don't know. Maybe that's just me, you know? Joy in DBD. And I heard Dead by Daylight community is the most toxic community out there right now. So it's one of those very toxic communities. So yeah, I don't know, man. It sounds like you were in the you were in the thick of things of the toxicity itself. If you find joy in stabbing people or running from people trying to end you, you have issues. Oh, right. Yeah, you're right. Because they're playing as serial killers or like running away from a serial killer from them killing them or so. Oh, yeah, you're right. I don't know about that. I don't know how I feel. Now actually thinking it that way. These are some concerning matters.
I would like to apologize to my community and my supporters. I'm thankful to the people who see the good in me through this mistake. And then she ends it by saying, it is now clear to me that the harsh statements that were said were hurtful and not deserved towards him. In the past days, I have been going through comments, messages, as well as the video focusing on what happened with other points of view. What was done is wrong. I was wrong, and I fear that I have become someone that does not match the standards I believe should be upheld. I'm sorry to you, Nap Knight, and everyone I let down. I believe the best step for me to take right now is to reflect on my own actions and behavior and return once I see myself being who I once was, before I lost my way, and only once I am able to stand with the values that I believe in. Sincerely, Bub.
Well, to be honest, you're not gonna get anything better than that, to be frankly honest at this point, right? Like, yeah, you know, it's an apology letter at the end of the day. It's not like, I don't know. What do you want her to do? Do you want her like fucking bow down or something? Make a video or so to bow down or fucking, you know, do some shameful thing or something? Like, honestly, at this point, it's just kind of like, well, you know, meh. Take it as how you like it, you know, at the end of the day. Take it as how you like it, you know. If you don't like the apology, well then you don't like the apology, you know. I don't think any apology will make you satisfied at the end of the day, you know. So, well, at least she fucking found out that, like, hey, it is your fault. She finally it took her a while. It took her a while, but you know, at the end of the day, right? It's because these VTubers are so childish. They're such. It's like it's such high school shit. Like, that's literally high school attitude. Like, honestly, let go of it. It's not high school anymore. Like, fuck, you're in the real world now. It's time to get shit serious. God damn, dude. I don't know, man. I feel like some of the mentality or so for some of the younger generations has not fully matured yet, you know? That's why for me, I'm like, that's why I didn't even bother. Well, anyways, I couldn't even bother streaming. And even if I did, I didn't want to specifically. Because I know how because I always watch how the internet is specifically, and it was kind of, well, it still is like that, but it was a little bit wild, to be honest. And now, since I'm more mature, right? I'm way far beyond mature, to be honest. I'm over like fucking millennia now of years old. Now I have like a mindset or so that's just kind of like, I'm just kind of like, yeah, you know, I don't care, you know. I'm like, I'm fucking old, okay? I don't have time to beef with you on Twitter or so. Like even during the Genshin Notland thing, and I was like, you know, commenting people underneath people who were like saying like, oh, this is how their true skin color are, which number one, it's not. And then people were trying to argue against me, right? And I was just like, I'm not gonna argue with a fucking idiot on the internet, so I didn't even bother. So I just started, you know, I just ignored them, and that was pretty much it. So I just went on my merry way. I just ignored them, and I just went to go do my own thing, and that was pretty much about it. So, and someone was calling me. I was like, "Oh, you're a mommy VTuber, blah blah blah, generic one." And I was like, I don't really care, to be honest. I just ignored them, and that was pretty much it. So, Yeah, I'm not gonna argue with someone who's brain rotted and brain dead or so on Twitter. So I was just kind of like, yeah, I'm not gonna bother messing with you. I'm just gonna like, I said my piece, and I'll comment if you're trying to argue with me. But then once after you make a stupid sentence, at least in the first sentence or the first two sentences, at least when I start reading it, and it makes no sense specifically, I'm just not gonna bother replying. That's pretty much it, you know.
So yeah, I'd say this is a standard apology, but it definitely came way too late, and only after she had not just
Yeah.
doubled down, but tripled down on the fact
Yeah.
that she had done nothing wrong, making it very controversial. This is why it doesn't really appear sincere.
That's why you just gotta, you know, if I make a mistake or something, right? If I make a mistake or something in the future, for me specifically, right? You know, I did something stupid or something like that. Of course, I'm gonna make an apology right after. You know, I'll be like, hey, you know, sorry guys. You know, I'm gonna take accountability. You know, it's my fault. It's no one else's fault. There's no one need to blame or so. It's me. It's my responsibility. I was the one hosting the stream or so with this collab. I should have stopped them when they were specifically doing it. But I'm not going to, you know, not gonna throw them under the bus. It should have been me. That's my fault. You know, hey guys, you know, so I would have done it as soon as possible, you know? I wouldn't double down or triple down in my fucking like, no, it wasn't me, guys. I swear it wasn't me, Chad. It was not me. It was taken out of context. I was like, no, I'm gonna take accountability for, you know, if I do something stupid, you know? That's it, you know?
Here, it appears to have been made out of obligation rather than sincerity. And you can see the same opinion of mine reflected in many of the replies, right? With some people saying that, oh, personally, if it was up to me, I'd unpartner you immediately from Twitch. With some funny comments like, this is a safe space for everyone to feel comfortable. 5 minutes later, oh, of course it's a white man, lol.
Hey, let me see. DVD isn't a hidden gem, and even if it was, it doesn't give you your friends the right to be bullies. Please actually reflect on yourself and get better friends. Harassment and bullying is awful, and you don't have to be a role model something, I guess.
She's not about to
What is it? Role model as a partner? Just treat others decently.
get away with this, and a lot of people are going to hold her accountable even after this apology. But of course, there was another elephant in the room. People were also holding Antan accountable, the other partnered streamer in this equation, and the person who had made the whole white man privileged comment. She was blocking pretty much anyone who had something to say about her or Baebub. Something substantial, because compared to Baebub's 10,000 followers on Twitter, she had way more presence on this platform. She had actually posted her.
I did see this. I actually saw this popped up. I actually did see this one popped up. I read this one. When I saw this one popped up, it popped up on my feed randomly.
Apology on August 16th, 2024, one day before Baebub's apology. But the reason why I left this till the end is...
Oh, right. I remember. Oh my god, dude! I remember reading this specific because I just read the first sentence right now. Right? They're using that like that sympathy points. You know, they want you to feel sympathy for her. You know, because the first sentence that she has right there specifically. Ah, my camera. No, it's not my camera. It's freaking V-Bridger giving me issues again. I don't know how to fix it, to be honest. I've been trying to fix that for quite a long time or so. I have not seen this. I actually did see this actually. I actually saw this first. V-Bridger crashed. No. All right, hold on. Give me. There we go. All right, it's all fixed. I just have to wait for a hot minute or so for it to get back to normal for some apparent reason. But anyways, let's get back on the topic, shall we?
It's because it got community noted. It is a very...
Oh yeah, I forgot about that. I forgot that this got community noted. Dude, that is... Yikertons.
very controversial apology. So let's read it, okay? Make up your opinion on it, and then let's look at the community note, as well as the almost 1,000 replies to this post, all right? Let's do it. The post starts off in French, saying « Bonjour tout le monde, j'ai demandé l'aide d'un ami pour m'aider à vous écrire aujourd'hui, et j'espère qu'un jour vous me pardonnerez. » So in English, this means, hey everyone, I asked a friend to help me write this today, and I hope that one day you'll be able to forgive me. Then the rest is in English, and she says, as I've been sick for the past week and just have been released from the hospital, today I find I have to speak of these events publicly. That's a very interesting way to start your statement. Guys, if you've been on the internet long enough, you know that when someone starts off their apology with a pity party, it's gonna be real juicy. You're just
Yeah, these people, they need to understand to stop doing this weird pity shit in their apology videos. It's not going to work anymore, okay? It's literally not going to work. It's not, I'm not gonna do that shit. It's not like, oh, guys, I was in a car accident. I was in a car crash accident, last week or so, and I was in the hospital for like 3 days or so. I just got recently released, and then my dog died too as well on top of that, once I got released from the hospital. And then now my mother has cancer too the following day. I just heard about it too. And then on top of that, my grandma just died just like 2 minutes ago, I just need, guys, there's a lot of shit happening in my life, and then also like I ran out of milk too. I had to go get milk as well, I was stuck in a wheelchair, it just felt kind of bad, like I'm sorry, I'm under a lot of stress, guys. I'm under a lot of stress. No, not the milk. Yeah, and then my father had to go get milk or so, but then my father never returned with the milk or so, and it's been like 20 years or so, it's been a tough time in my life, but I wanted to clear the statement or so, about me saying, about white people, that's basically the sums up of my apology,
fishing for sympathy. This isn't about you. This is
that's my sympathy. That's my sympathy speech for my first sentence.
Then she says, I'm not here to defend myself because we all act a certain way when our past trauma is triggered. Oh my god. But I don't want my poor health and past trauma to be an excuse. That's why you mentioned it. I want it to be a way for me to keep growing in the best version of myself.
It's always the milk, man. It's always the milk every time. It's every time.
I'm grateful to the people that are aware of who I am as a person and know that a little misunderstanding doesn't define me or make me a bad person. I made a mistake which made me only human.
The worst part about it is that this person is a really good artist. They're a really good, talented artist. And man, dude, come on, man. You should know better. Come on, man. Like, honestly, you should know better, for God's sakes. I swear.
I'm really not that great at talking or fighting in general. It's not something I do by nature, only if I had no choice but to defend myself.
Bro, you were shit talking. What are you talking about? The match was over and you were shit talking. Huela su madre, wey. God. Dude, the more that I listen to this godforsaken apology, because I read this, right? I've read this. I read this specifically, but when I literally read this first paragraph right here, I read this first paragraph. This is the paragraph that I read, and I was like, I don't want to fucking keep reading this anymore. I was like, when I read this paragraph, I was like, you know what? I'm done. I don't want to read this no more. I didn't even read the rest. I just read this first paragraph and I was just like, okay, I know what this is all about. And I'm just like, no. I'm going to be honest with you. Your friend made it even worse. If you need a PR manager, to be honest.
Dead by Daylight is very much outside my comfort zone as a game, and being new to it, I wasn't aware of a lot. I come from a different culture. I grew up speaking French and Arabic, and as an African, I have dealt with all sorts of racism. Oh, here we fucking go.
Oh, wait, I remember. Wait, I wrote this part. Actually, I read this part specifically because on streamers. So with dubstep, yeah, because dubstep was in chatter. So for this paragraph, yeah. Okay, no, I kind of like blocked this out of my memory, but I remember this first paragraph very fucking well, to be honest.
The shame and the anger I felt finding out I was using a derogatory slur was beyond me.
Dick
I'm truly sorry, as for the whole entire time, I never thought it meant more than what it is, a description or a person with lighter skin tones. I'm so very sorry for this. Yeah, dude, it's just a description. Like if I open a stream right now and I'm like, ugh, of course it's a black guy.
Oh my god, dude.
Like, dude, I'm sorry. I just thought I was describing his skin tone. That's it. I was just describing the person, you know? It sounded like I was disgusted? No way. No. You completely misunderstood me. I'm sorry. I wasn't aware. She continues. In French, it has a more playful tone. Un blondinet riche. Blondinet is literally just a boy or a girl with blonde hair. That's it. The second word she was describing, riche, just simply means rich. Regardless of whether it's a French expression, I can't confirm or deny, guys, I'm not French, I just live in the country. There was an undeniable tone of disgust when she said, of course he's a white guy.
Yeah.
So regardless if an expression is meant to be playful, when you say it with disgust, of course, all of a sudden it becomes racist. I mean, I think that's just common sense. She says
it's like basically me opening up a streamer or so, right? And be like, ugh, it's a fucking beaner, you know? It's the fucking tone of the voice, the way how you're saying it or so. You know, if you do it to some random streamer so that you don't know, it's like, ugh, it's a fucking brown skinned person, you know? You can kind of hear how bad it is, you know? It's pretty fucking bad, you know? Usually if it's a friend of mine or so, right, who's Mexican as well, I'll be like, man, look at this beaner over here. I'd be like, yeah, look at this beaner here, you know. I'll only do it to my friends or so, because you know we don't really care if we call each other beaners or whatnot. So you know, because they'll also shit talk to me too as well. So I only do it to friends who will shit talk back. I will not do it to any of my girlfriends or so that are, you know, that I just met them or so, right? Because like I wouldn't do it to EXO, you know, I wouldn't do that specifically. I wouldn't do it to Rin. I wouldn't do it to Natsuko. I wouldn't do it to Mikan. I wouldn't do it to Rainy either, or Animated, you know? I wouldn't do it to any of these guys, because you want to know something? I don't know them very well to the point where I can, like, you know, do shit talking. The only person I do shit talking is one person, and one person alone. There is another person, but he hardly is ever online anymore. So I only technically have one person who I shit talk. And that's it. That's literally it. No one else.
This is why I wasn't understanding my wrongdoing about it, and I don't think I will ever apologize enough for it, but I can assure you it won't ever be a part of my vocabulary, as I do not condone nor support racism. I mean, she still said, oh, he's a privileged white guy, he's so privileged, so I don't believe this, personally. I really don't. I just believe that she never thought it was racist. She still doesn't think it's racist, but only because people pointed it out, she's apologizing for it. She then continues, not to the point of discussing his numbers. This one was very low of me, and I don't even know how it actually came out of my mouth. I'm just ashamed. Not because people found out, but because I felt bad for even saying that. Which is why I attempted to contact the person in question and apologize, which was in vain. With no way to reach them, I hope that this amazing community will deliver my message. So, okay, here's the funny thing. In Napnide's reply, right, his initial reply to Beba, someone asked this after Antan's apology on August 16th, linking her post and asking, did she really try to reach out to you to apologize? And then Napnight said, hi, not really, has had me blocked ever since I answered her tweet. So
Ay. Oh my god, but you shit talk us all the time. Shut up, Dark. Please don't tell me this Anne is black. I don't know actually. She said she's like Arabic and French or so, from Africa or something like that. So who knows actually. Twitch has deserves to be shit talked. She just don't like what do you mean? I love you guys. Shut up. You guys should talk to me all the time. You guys always try to gaslight me every single goddamn stream.
So I guess he's referencing this right here. And I'm pretty sure this person asking this question actually got blocked by Antan because you're unable to view the post they quote tweeted. She has just been blocking everyone. Anyway, she then continues, Napnight, after rewatching your VODs, I realized we share a deep pain that only someone with the same deep cut could understand. It made me feel angry at first because I didn't understand it, but now I can see your pain. Your past doesn't define you. I'm sorry I wasn't a better encounter to you, a new friendship, or just a new gaming buddy. Instead, I was a bully, which is unacceptable, and that's why I apologize and hope nothing but the best for you. I'm so very sorry for my actions that were a one-time thing. I can assure you, just like you've never heard of me before, you won't ever hear from me again. So yeah, this post comes off.
I only read these two right here, this specifically. I don't remember any of this because I don't remember reading any of this stuff, but I remember reading these two right here. And I didn't even read the rest because I know what kind of apology. She from Africa? Fuck. As an African, we do not claim her. She is disowned from the motherland.
As very insincere, but what doesn't help is the
Yeah, so I come from a different culture. I grew up speaking French and Arabic, and as an African, I have dealt with a lot of sort of racism. So yeah, there you go. See, that kind of like gives you, that kind of paints you what it is, dubstep.
community note absolutely cooking Antan to ashes. It says, someone that is genuinely sorry wouldn't be reveling in their acts while diminishing and blocking people. After it became quite the problem, the apology was released. Also, to justify racism because one experienced it is not okay. End the cycle of violence. Linking this tweet right here, which showed what she said to the streamer ban message saying that Baybub got banned. And interestingly enough, the person who posted this image on August 16th, the day Antan apologized,
Bro, man, any Latino or Latina being stupid or so, we immediately disown them.
got blocked by Antan simply for just having a different opinion. So I don't think anyone in the replies believes this. And we see Spook and Jukes here yet again saying this. While some of this apology does appear genuine, the part where you say, a little misunderstanding doesn't define me is what I'm having trouble with. How is this a misunderstanding? You harass someone and shame them for their viewer/appearance. There's no misunderstanding. And yeah, some others also point out the fact that half or more of this was just her talking about herself and her trauma. That's not gonna work.
Yeah, the first paragraph, the first roughly like what? The first paragraph, right? First paragraph is basically about it, and then the second paragraph is just basically, you know, talking about DBD and then her culture and then where she grew up and all this other shit. So, yeah.
More of this was just her talking about herself and her trauma. That's not gonna work. The consequences of all this were catastrophic to both Baybub and Antan. Antan hasn't streamed in 11 days and Baybub hasn't streamed in 7 days. It doesn't seem like they'll really be able to recover their careers and public image. I think they might come back maybe in a couple more weeks or a month. But of course, when it comes to being able to collaborate with others or even just participate in the broader community, they'll definitely have a very hard time making any new friends from now on. That's for sure. On the other end of,
Yeah, that's actually very true. Because now, like, this image is now stuck here forever. If Mujin makes a video on you, you know you fucked up in some sort of way, shape, or form. If Reb says Desu also makes a video on you, if Hero Hey makes a video on you, if fucking any of the VTuber like channels that do like news and news stuff, like just covering drama and news and everything, you know you fucked up royally hard because that's like millions of views, you know. That's like millions of views and millions of people watching it specifically. Like, look, how many people have watched this video? 264K viewers on this specific video. And that's not talking about all the other, you know, news channels, right? The other news, VTuber news, people that cover this kind of situation. They also some of them also cover them too on live on Twitch as well. And then they make videos on it to post it on YouTube as well. So I've seen I know which VTubers that do that too as well. I see you guys. I see you guys too. But yeah, like that's a lot of viewers, that's a lot of eyes that see these kinds of videos and see them specifically, and it's gonna be real hard for them to bounce back off of this, to be honest, because now they know that they're a bunch of, you know, they're a bunch of bullies, they're a bunch of like mean girls basically, you know, because I saw that comment or so on a Twitter post or so. They're kind of like high school mean girls basically, and you know they're kind of racist towards white people apparently. Even though the funny thing about it, right? I'm gonna do what Asmongold did, okay? I'm gonna do what Asmongold does, okay? Especially talking about when he was talking about Uki Violetta. If you look at their model, right? You look at their VTuber model specifically, you know? Let me just show you. Let me just show you guys. Let me just show you. Let's take a little bit of look. Let's take a look, right? We're gonna click on this specifically, right? What do you guys see? What do you guys see specifically here, chat? Huh? What do you guys specifically see here? Looks like they white. Yeah. They look kind of white in my personal opinion. I don't know about that one, Chief. You know, there's that one, and then what was the other girl? What was the other girl's name? I forgot the other girl's name. Let me see. Let me go back. Let me go back real quick.
Collaborate with maybe in a really streamed in 11 days.
Antan. Let's pop Antan out. Let's pop Antan. Let's pop Antan out. You kind of click on Antan, right? Look at, you see Antan. Oh, okay. I see. Okay. Let's click on it. What do you guys see, chat? What do you guys see specifically? They look white to me, in my personal opinion. I can't unmute this? What? Wait, I can't unmute this. Why can I not unmute this? What the fuck? Oh, that's weird. Okay, I cannot unmute that. Okay, here, watch.
I have all of her fucking thing. I think I can do another. Oh, I can do a temple.
There you go.
It's an ash? Oh, I should be.
She does have an accent, but yeah. There you go. There you go, man. That's like I said. I see Booba. Bruh, this dude. But yeah, like I said, you know, they're both white. Like, they're both fucking white, you know?
Catastrophic to both Baybub and Antan. Antan hasn't streamed in 11 days, and Baybub hasn't streamed in 7 days. It doesn't seem like they'll really be able to recover their careers and public image. I think they might come back maybe in a couple more weeks or a month.
I think they will come back or so, but definitely their reputation and their image is completely fucked or so from the situation, because you want to know something on top of that, right? They're gonna probably have followers. They're probably gonna have subscriber mode on, or followers. Followers and subscriber mode on, or just followers only. And it's gonna be like a time limit or so for like the followers, you know. And it's just gonna be only them that's gonna be like, you know, having that specific feature on. And any new person that tries to come in and tries to like tell them, be like, try to troll them, you know, because there's gonna be trolls. Trolls are gonna 100% come in here and try to like rattle them up, you know. On the situation itself, and they're probably gonna put on, you know, subscriber and followers only, or just emotes only, you know. So we'll see what happens, you know. But it's gonna be real hard for them to come back. It's gonna be real hard for them to bounce back from just this situation itself, you know. Also on top of that, specifically too, you know, getting sponsorships and whatever other, you know, collaborations with like GG Gamer Fuel or whatever that's called or so, whatever that specific thing or so, right? Or Uwu Market or anything like that, you know. It's gonna be real hard for them to, you know, to kind of get that, you know, merch collaboration on, because they kind of completely fucked themselves, you know.
Month. But of course, when it comes to being able to collaborate with others, or even just participate in the broader community, they'll definitely have a very hard time making any new friends from now on. That's for sure. On the other end of the spectrum though, Nap Night is sitting at almost 9,000 followers, and hopefully after this video comes out, maybe he can reach 10,000 followers.
Let's take a look, actually. Let's take a look because someone said in the chat or so he has like 10K already. Let me see. Can I see real quick? Nap Night. I can't spell for shit. There he is! 10K followers. Hey, look at that. Aw. That's cute. That's adorable. What a happy ending, to be honest. That's really nice, in my personal opinion. That's nice. He will be streaming tomorrow, so at 9 a.m. So he'll be alive tomorrow. Whoa, he streams early in the morning. Goddamn. What the hell? He streams in the morning? God Lord. I cannot stream that early. I can't stream that early, to be honest. It's not in my DNA, to be honest.
It's a huge follower gain because when they bullied him, he had 700 followers. He has gained over 8,000 and he keeps gaining every single day.
That's
Very
good.
well deserved.
That's good.
And hopefully one day he'll have more followers than those two bullies so that they can't even bully him about that anymore. You know, these are my favorite stories, guys. Clear villains, a victim, and a happy ending for the victim, a very bad ending for the villains. Isn't that wonderful? You know, you get a story like this every once in a while, and of course, when I see it, I'll make a video about it. So thank you so much for watching. Hope you had a good laugh or were just entertained by this. I also stream on Twitch, Mugen Official. Come by and say hi. We have a great time, and I will see you in the next video. I love you so much. Stay safe out there. Mwah.
Just found out about racism. Damn, that shit sucks, man. Jeez. Yeah, I've already seen the knock feature one. Yeah, I think there was like a video or so that we watched. Question mark? I think so. Man, dude, I'm not gonna lie, because look, at the end of the day, right, they're both white, you know, they're both white. Their VTuber models are white, you know, so it's just kind of funny that they're making fun of a white dude or so. Just like how Asmongold said, what do I see right here? What do I see, huh? I see two white girls. That's what I see. That's what I see too. I see two white girls here. So, yeah, but it is pretty funny. It is pretty funny. I did not know that the girl in the green hair actually made an apology letter talking about the situation itself. So that's very interesting. I did know about the apology or so from Anton or so, from her. But I did not know that Baybub made a apology letter talking about the situation itself, you know, taking accountability, even though she tripled down on her takes or so, saying that she was in the right and the guy was in the wrong apparently. So, you know, yeah, I just gotta say, it's just, this was a very interesting thing to watch. I'm glad that he's also, you know, I'm glad also that Nape Knight is also doing pretty well. Nap Knight, my bad, Nap Knight is also doing pretty well. He's already at 10K followers. I'm glad it's going very well, to be honest. I hope he has a very fruitful streaming career, you know. Hope he has a good time or so streaming Dead by Daylight, you know. For me specifically, Dead by Daylight is not really my type of thing itself, but I'm glad that there's a happy ending to this, you know. Now he has more followers, now he has more viewers, you know, he has more people in his chat now. He got a lot of people hanging out with him now. So I'm glad. I'm glad that is, you know, it ended very happily, you know. That's all we can say, you know. Good old happy ending story, you know. These two completely really got fucked over or so by this situation itself, so yeah, but anyways, I just kind of wanted to see this, you know, this kind of update, like this kind of small snippet update or so, talking about the situation itself. It's finally over, which is good. He's doing very great. You know, go follow Mr. Nap Knight. I'm hoping I'm pronouncing his name correctly. You know, he kind of deserves it or so. He needs it, you know, so then he can be the one to bully these two at the end of the day. I know he's not going to, but I'm just making fun of it. DBD is really fun with friends when you do a custom game. I heard about that. I heard about that specifically about that. Yeah, but yeah. I just wanted to make the video on this, and you know, it was kind of very interesting too, because I didn't even know about the apology letter that the girl in the green hair did, Baybub. But I did see the one in Antent, but I didn't finish it though. I only read like the first two paragraphs, and I already knew immediately what kind of apology letter this was. So. Anyways, that's the end of the video. You guys can comment, like, subscribe, do all that fancy jazzy stuff, and you guys let me know what you guys think on this whole situation. And yeah, that's the end of the video. I'm gonna go bully a small streamer, you know, and yeah, that's it.